Spiritual warriors, what's going on? Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome, you guys. My name's Amanda. This is the Connected Conduit, where I just open up, tippy tap in, and bring through messages for you, to you from Spirit. And if you are returning, welcome back, you guys. It's wonderful to reconnect. So in this video, I'm going to bring through some beautiful messages from Mary Magdalene. I have been feeling her energy around me and the collective for a while now, and she just came through so strong to me. You know, just this morning when I was doing regular things like making my coffee, packing my kids' lunches, making pancakes, and I was like, oh yeah, Mary's here. And so I sat down and I brought through some stuff from her, and it's a little mix, right? It's some of her stuff and then it's some of my stuff. So it's a little bit of a blend, but I'd love to read what came through to you now. So what I heard her say was, the past is now behind you. Whew. Yeah. Open your heart to the new. Open your heart to the mystery of the unknown. And more importantly, open your heart to love. Welcome love into your life. Welcome love into your mind, your body, and your soul. She wants you to ask yourself now, okay? Ask yourself now, where am I putting up barriers to love? In what way am I resisting love, or pushing it away, or shutting it out? When you push love away, or you deny yourself love, you deny the very essence of life itself. You denounce the very core of your being. You push yourself away. You push yourself away since your soul is love. When you push love away, you push yourself away. Closing off to love means you close off to life itself. You deny your own existence and true nature. Pushing love away will stunt your growth. You won't be in alignment with your blessings. You won't be aware of your truth. Love is truth. Love is truth. If you aren't in touch with love, then you aren't in touch with truth. If you aren't in touch with truth, you aren't aligned. If you aren't aligned, you will feel lost. You will feel a sense of dis-ease within the soul. You will be at war with yourself and others. Love wins. Truth wins. Love always comes out on top. The truth always comes to light. So why bother fighting love? If love always wins, then why bother even fighting it in the first place? It's a losing battle. If you fight love, you'll waste your time and energy. You'll waste your time and energy battling it or pushing it away or ignoring it. Love is a natural state of being. It's your natural state of existence. So, be in love. Be in love. Exist in love. Exist in your natural state, in your truest, purest form. For when you exist as love, in love, with love, for love, you will experience a state of perfection, a state of peace, a state of bliss. You will no longer be at war with yourself or others. No more discord. Gone will be the days of chaos. Gone will be the days of confusion. Gone will be the days of a lack mindset. Gone will be the days of selfishness, ignorance, or pain. And you'll remember who you are and why you came and what you're meant to do and how you're meant to live and where you're meant to go. You'll remember who you are is love. You'll remember why you came is love. You'll remember what you're meant to do is love. You'll remember how you're meant to live is through love. You'll remember where you're meant to go is toward love. Choose love and just watch miracles unfold. Where in your life do you need to surrender to love? Experience freedom now by remembering. Banish forgetfulness by remembering your true nature, which is love. When you step into love, you step away from anger, you step away from doubt, fear, ignorance, judgment, desire, desolation, destruction, shame, guilt, and control. When you step into love, you step away from the ego, you transcend the ego, and therefore you remove the chains that bind you, the chains of forgetfulness, the chains of forgetfulness. And now I'm going to read to you a little paragraph in the Gospel of Mary Magdalene. So I am going to read to you from the Gnostic Gospels, just a little paragraph. It's very spiritual in nature. It's very beautiful. It's the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, and this gospel is not in the Bible. It was not included in the Bible because it was deemed heretical by the early church fathers, and a lot of these gospels, you guys, they were destroyed, okay, and they were lost for thousands of years, and they were recently rediscovered in 1945 in Egypt, okay, a tomb in Egypt, and they were discovered just by a regular old Joe, just a regular guy. And so they're sort of resurfacing again after being banished for a long time. So here we go. The Gospel of Mary Magdalene. I'm just going to read to you a few bits and pieces here. When my soul had conquered ignorance, it rose up and saw the fourth power, which assumes 7 forms. The first is darkness, the second, desire, then ignorance, fear of death, power of the flesh, foolish reason, and self-righteous pedantry. These are the powers of anger and doubt. They ask, "From where did you come, killer of men? Where are you heading, slayer of space?" My soul replied, "What bound me is dead. What enveloped me has been vanquished. My desires are over, and ignorance is no more. In this life, I was freed from the world and the chains of forgetfulness. From now on, I will rest in the eternal now, for this age, this eon, and in stillness." Isn't that beautiful, you guys? In this life, I was freed from the world and the chains of forgetfulness. From now on, I will rest in the eternal now, for this age, this eon, and in stillness. So basically what she's saying is that when we step away from things that are not love, like anger, doubt, fear, ignorance, desire, control, all of those lower vibrational frequencies that come from the ego, we free ourselves and we remember our true nature, our true state of being, which is love. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. There's a lot more to unpack in there, but you know, leave it at that for now. There was so much energy coming through when I was reading that in my heart space. I almost was getting like extreme nerves, but it's spirit. It's Mary Magdalene's energy coming through as well. Whew, yeah. I really had to work at grounding my energy there. It was strong. So I am going to pull from the Mary Magdalene Oracle just because she was coming through so strong here, you guys, and just see what else wants to come through for the collective at this time. Silence. Wow. I speak from my heart. Oh my gosh, you guys, guess what it says? Love has already won. Yes, look at that. Love has already won. Love wins, you guys. It always has, and it always will. So stop fighting it. It's a losing battle. Okay? Just embrace it. Just embrace it. Embrace who you really are. It's going to feel good to you. Free yourself now. Okay? I speak from my heart. Love has already won. All right, let's find this. I'm going to pause it. Okay, it's a good thing I paused it because it took me ages to find this. Here we go. Silence. I speak from my heart. The most important voice we could ever hear doesn't have a voice at all. The silence within the heart isn't devoid of sound or images. The silence within us is often deafening with the volume of its truth. The silence is often so confronting because it asks us to face what we already know. Silence is mentioned in two significant points in chapter 9 of Mary's Gospel. First, after Mary had said these things, she was silent, since it was up to this point that the Savior had spoken to her. Mary 9:30-31. This verse implies that everything Mary shares in her gospel was word for word what she had heard from within her. Silence is only a virtue when we're truthful about sharing word for word what we hear in our heart. It's never virtuous to hold back or silence a truth that lives inside us. I'm going to read that again. It's never virtuous to hold back or silence a truth that lives inside us, no matter how the outside world might perceive it. It's not our work to judge a truth within us so critically that we never even express it. This ends up being one of the main regrets of the dying, that we didn't say out loud what was repeating itself already in the silent knowing of the heart. Mary says, "From this hour on, for the time of the due season of the eon, I will receive rest in silence." Mary 9:29. This is the silence that comes when all of the seven powers have lost. This is the silence that is a triumph, a tiny, unceremonious, and unseen victory, and yet no less monumental. Imagine each of the seven powers holding a microphone. When we do the work that Mary's gospel reveals, when we let love reach to where it has never been before, and we release the tight grasp each power has on the mic, silence is our reward. Silence is when we have overcome all those egoic powers that would have us believe we are anything other than love. Silence is being submerged in love. Silence is when all we hear is the steady stream of what the heart has to say. And joy is the courage to simply express it, word for word, saying only what the heart already knows. Soul voice meditation. When the ego is silent, what do I hear my heart share? When the ego is silent, what do I hear my heart share? Oh, that's so beautiful. And I'm like tearing up. So lovely. Yes, in silence, we find truth, and we can hear the whispers of our heart, the whispers of love, which are the whispers of truth. And then we must have the courage and the bravery to speak from the heart, to speak our truth and live our truth. That was really beautiful. So I think I'm going to leave this one just pretty much right there, you guys. Mary just wanted to come through and share her love and just some inspiration here. So I hope you enjoyed these messages. I hope they resonated with you, and perhaps today is a good time to sit in silence for a little bit, tap into the truth within your heart, and then have the courage to speak from the heart, to express yourself from the heart, to live from the heart, to transcend that ego, to free yourself from the chains that may be holding you back, and free yourself from the chains of forgetfulness by remembering that you are love, and that love wins, and it's already won. All right? So thanks so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the messages, sending you all my love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.